Hello, everyone. Welcome back to class. My name is Joseph, and I am here today to teach you using our brand new series, 1200 Words for Tests. Today, we are going to be looking at Movers 2, because you are all going to be preparing for the Cambridge assessment in a few weeks. So I think it'll be very useful to help you practice your vocabulary and get you ready for that exam. So please open your books to page 4. We're going to start with Unit 1 in Movers 2 today. Now, take a look at the first page. What is our lesson about today? That's right, it is about family members. And family members can be who? Do you have family members? Yes, you do. Who are some of your family members? Very good. Yeah, your mom, your dad. Who else? Very good. Yeah, some of you have brothers, some of you have sisters. Those are family members. Excellent. Are you a family member? Yes, you are. Very, very good. Okay, lovely. So we are going to practice today by starting with a quick listening activity. So we have 6 keywords to listen to, and we'll listen to the audio a couple of times. Now, the first time, I want you to just listen and enjoy the words, get a feel for what those words are. So we're only listening. You don't have to say anything. So just listen. Then, the second time, we will listen and repeat the word after the recording. So the recording will say jet, and we will say jet. So, first listening, what are we going to do? That's right, we are going to listen. And then the second time, what are we going to do? We will listen and repeat. Very good. Are we ready to begin? Lovely. Okay, let's begin. All right. Now, we have gone through and introduced ourselves to the new vocabulary words, but some of those vocabulary words are quite challenging to remember. So let's make some actions that we will use whenever we practice with these words, okay? So you're going to work in groups, and I'm going to give you a couple of words to do. So we'll do 1 and 2 together to give you an idea of what these actions can be. So our first word is what? Very good. It is jet. Jet. Now, what action could we do to help us remember jet? Very good. That's right. We can put our arms out to the side and make wings and pretend to fly. And so when we do this, we are a jet. So everybody together. Jet. Jet. Very, very good. Now, what about parents? This one's a little bit harder. What action could we do for parents? Well, do you love your parents? That's right. And how many parents do you have? Some people have 1, some people have 2. But yeah, typically you have 2 parents, a mother and a father, right? So if we love our parents, what can we do to show them that we love them? Oh, very good. We can make a heart with our hands. So before parents, if we have 2 parents, we'll go parents, parents. So we'll make 2 hearts, 1 for each parent, right? So everybody together, parents, parents. Very good. Now, quick review. What is jet? Excellent. Jet is with our arms flying in the air. Very, very good. And parents? Parents. Excellent. Okay. Now, you're going to come up with your own vocabulary, and I'm going to divide you into groups. Now, each group is only going to come up with 1 word. They're going to come up with the action with 1 word. So I will put you into groups, and each of you will be given a word, and then you are going to teach the rest of the class the action that you came up with. All right, great job. Now, I want you to remember those actions because we're going to use them a lot in this class. Now, let's move on to our word practice. And you can see down there in the activity that the pictures are there, but the words are all scrambled. Now, it's going to be your job to unscramble those words. But before we use the book, I have made puzzles for you. So each of you is going to get one puzzle. And these puzzles have different letters on them. And you are going to take these letters and try and put them in the correct order to make a word. So each group will get one word. And I'll give you some time to work together to unscramble the word. So let's take a look at my letters that I have here. I have the letter U, R, N, Y, G, and H. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to figure out how they could make a word. So I will put them in. Does anybody have any ideas about what this word could be? That's right. The word is hungry. So we have H, U, N, G, R, Y. Hungry. So once we put the words in the letters in the correct answer in the correct order to make a word, we will practice saying it. So you practice saying it one more time. Hungry, hungry, right? And do your actions as well. Then you will find the word in your word practice. Find the word in your word practice and see if you can find it and unscramble that word as well. Okay? Once you are finished with your puzzle, you will pass it to a team that is also finished and start with a new one. So you'll get 5 puzzles to work with. 5 puzzles to work with. All right. Are we ready to begin? Okay. All right. Great job, everyone. Well, now it is time to read our story. So we're going to, again, just like the vocabulary, we're going to listen to the story once, then we'll listen and read along, and then we will finish the activity together. So for the first time I play the audio, I want you to just listen to the story, enjoy the story, and I'll ask you a couple of questions to make sure that you're paying attention. Then the next time we will listen to the story again, and I want you to write in the answers that you hear for like the missing words that you hear in the story. So listen, follow along in your book, and write the words that you hear. However, if you miss a word, that's okay, because you have a word bank up there to fill in the blanks after we finish reading the story. And then the third time, we're going to read the stories together. We're going to read to each other. All right? So let's begin with the first listening. Are you ready? Let's begin. All right, great job, everyone. Now, so you listened to the story, but what is the story about? Yeah, that's right. It's about an air show. And who went to the air show? That's right. Carl, Anna, and Mike went to the air show. And can you think of anything that they saw? What's one thing that they saw at the air show? Yeah, they looked at planes. They looked at planes. Did they look at only planes? No, they also looked at helicopters. Very good. And which one was faster? That's right. The jet is faster than the helicopter. Excellent job. Okay, so now what you are going to do is you're going to listen to the story one more time, and this time you're going to fill in the blanks with the missing words. So again, write as many as you can, but if you're writing too slow and you miss one, that's okay, because we'll go back and check the answers together. So the first one has been done for you. Carl, Anna, and Mike went to the air show with their parents, And so parents is the missing word. So record your answer or write your answer in the blanks like that, and then you can move on to the next one. So listen carefully. All right, great job, everyone. Now, let's move on. So we finished reading the story and writing in our answers. So let's check our answers together. But just like we usually do, I want you to switch books with a partner and read the story to each other, right? Read the story to each other and check to make sure that each word is the correct word for the space. So read carefully with each other, read out loud, and make sure that the words that we're missing are all correct. If you make a mistake, that's okay. Just circle it, and we will check those answers. We'll correct those answers a little bit later. Are you ready? Very good. Let's begin. All right, everyone. It's time for lesson 2 of Unit 1. So let's take a look at our more words. Now, just like last time, we're going to practice by listening and repeating. So please listen to the vocabulary. I will play the audio track 2 times. The first time, just listen, and then the second time, listen and repeat after the recording. Okay? Let's begin. All right, excellent job. Now, I want you to talk to your partner and find out which family members your partner has. Do they have aunts? Do they have uncles? Do they have grandparents? Do they have cousins? Things like that. So ask them those questions. And after that, we will do another activity with our word practice time. All right? So talk to your partners and find out what family members they have. Okay, very good. All right, excellent job, everyone. Now it's time to do part 1 of our word practice activity. So here we are going to listen to the audio, and I want you to write in the family members that they mention throughout the audio. So you have 6 questions. The first one has already been done for you. So listen to the audio, listen carefully, and write the correct answer. All right, great job, everyone. So we did the listening activity. You have matched the names with the characters in the family tree. Now, what does a family tree do? A family tree shows who each family member is and how they are related to each other. So a family tree is very, very important because it helps us understand who our family is and how big our family is. So what you are going to do right now is you're going to make your own family tree. So you can be as detailed as you want, but think about your family, and then you're going to make a simple family tree. You can draw pictures if you want, or you can just write the words or write their names and explain what they are. But a simple family tree on a piece of paper is all you need to do. Okay, so that's the first part of this activity. Are you ready? Begin. Okay, everyone, great job. Let's set our family trees to the side for just a moment. Because we're going to look at our sentence practice activity on page 7. So for words and sentences here, what we're going to do is we're going to look at these pictures and we're going to write some simple sentences. So the first one has been done for you. It is, these are my blank, with the number 1 next to it. So look in the pictures and see where number 1 is pointing to. So number 1 is pointing to 2 people. Who are those people? That's right. They are my parents. So you can see down there the picture. There's a little a child. I think it's a little girl, and it says me, right? It says me. And just up above them are 2 older people, 2 adults, with the number 1 pointing to both of them. So these are my parents. So this one has been done for you. Now, what I would like you to do is look at the other sentences. So read through the sentences and fill out the blanks based on the picture. All right? So see if you can do all five by yourself. If you want to work with a partner, you can work with a partner too. But fill out the chart here, and then we'll review the answers together. All right, begin. All right, great job, everyone. So we've gone through and checked all of the answers. You did a very, very good job here, but we are not done yet, right? So please take out your family tree. Take out your family tree one more time. Now, what I would like you to do is recreate the sentences from the words and sentences section, but make it about your family using your family tree. So you can write simple sentences that follow these ones. So these are my parents can be one of your sentences if you have parents there. Then you can also say, like, this is my uncle and this is my aunt if you want to. So choose some sentences, use the same structure as the words and sentences activity, and you can write them. I want you to write out the sentences so that they fit your family, okay? Then we're going to present our family trees by reading these sentences out loud. All right. So that's why I want you to write them down so you have a little script for you to read off of as you present your family trees. Okay? So let's take a couple of minutes to write out our sentences. And remember, it should be about your family, right? All right. You may begin. All right. Excellent job, everyone. Very, very good. You did a fantastic job on your family trees, and you presented them extremely well. So we can put our family trees away for now. What we're going to do next is the choose and write activity at the bottom. Now, this is about the story. So what I would like you to do is first go back to page 5, and I want you to reread the story. So read the story one more time, just so you have it remembered. And once you have finished reading the story, then you can complete the activity B by filling in the blanks. So refresh yourself on the story and then complete activity B. Ready? Begin. All right. Very good. Now, we have the link and practice section to do, and we'll do this before we head home, and I'll give you your homework. So, for this activity, you are going to listen to the audio tracks and write the word that completes the sentence, right? So once you have listened and written everything down, you're going to match the sentence to the correct picture. Do you think you can do that? All right, very good. So the first one has been done for you. Let's review the answers together. Number 1 is, let's read it together. They are my grandparents. Very good. And you can see that there's a line that is drawn from number 1 down to picture C. So number 1 to picture C, that is the correct answer. You can see the arrows pointing to 2 older people on a couch. Those are their grandparents. All right, so let's continue on. I will play the audio for you 2 times. The first time you should probably just listen and then write during the second one, but if you feel confident enough to write during the first one, you can do that too. So I'll play it 2 times so that you can complete the sentences. You have plenty of time, you don't need to rush, so listen carefully. All right. You may begin. Okay, great job, everyone. Now, the last activity that we are going to do today is the check and write about yourself. So, I want you to look at the chart down there. So, The chart is asking you about your favorite thing to do. So choose one of the family members that you have. So cousin, aunt, grandparents, or uncle, choose one of them and tell us what you like to do with that person. So for example, I could say, my favorite thing to do with my grandparents is cook dinner. So we love to cook together. So what I will do is I will check grandparents, and then next to is, I will write cook dinner. So my favorite thing to do with my grandparents is cook dinner. Now you see that there's an empty space there, a little piece of paper. So what should I do there? That's right, I'm going to draw a picture of me and my grandparents cooking together. Okay, so I will draw a simple picture of me and my grandparents cooking. You will draw a picture that matches what you have selected and written down on the left side of the page. All right, I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that now. All right, everyone, we are just about finished for today. Now, you have some homework that I would like you to do. So on page 9 is the word review. You have 12 vocabulary words there. So I want you to write the word that matches the picture. So write the word under each picture, telling me what the vocabulary word is. And I want you to practice saying the words as well, because when we come back, we're going to do a listening and speaking quiz as a bit of a warm-up. So that's how we will check your homework, is we'll do a speaking and listening activity so that I know that we're all on the same page. So for homework, what do you have to do? That's right, you need to write each vocabulary word under the picture, and you need to practice saying each of those vocabulary words. When we come back for our next class, we will begin our class by doing the listen and write activity at the bottom of page 9. So this will be your kind of warm-up quiz homework check. So we'll do that in our next class before we begin our new lesson. So do you guys think you can do this for me? Okay, great job. You did a wonderful job today. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot about your family, and I look forward to seeing you in our next class. Bye-bye.